चलिए।
I am Dr. Professor Vijay Krishna Prasad, Professor of Physiology in Physiology Department of Narayana Nagar Medical College, Gaya, Bihar. Today, I will talk about Parkinson's disease or paralysis agitans. Today I will talk about Parkinson's disease or paralysis agitans. This topic is very important for short notes or even a full question may be there. It is very important in Bible exam. This is known as shaking palsy by James Parkinson in 1817, which is characterized by rigidity, tremor and hypokinesia. Three features must be there: rigidity, tremor and hypokinesia. It is a progressive disease of insidious onset. Insidious means cause is not known and it will develop slowly and slow course, and it has slow course, loss of normal associated movement and by a peculiar stiffness of the muscle with weakness and often rhythmic tremor. The stiffness is there with weakness and often rhythmic tremors. Parkinson's disease, two features may be there. You may describe it in this way: hyperkinetic feature and hypokinetic feature. Both features are there, hyperkinetic and hypokinetic. In hyperkinetic feature, rigidity and tremor, and hypokinetic feature, this is hypokinesia. Etiology: idiopathic degeneration of nigrostriatal system of dopaminergic neurons, cerebral arteriosclerosis, that is reduction in rate of cerebral blood flow, complications of infections, for example encephalitis, usually viral, and complications of drugs such as phenothiazine, reserpine, etc. And miscellaneous causes are also there, that is neurosyphilis, cerebral tumor, Wilson disease, etc. Parkinson's disease is due to idiopathic cause. Only others are known as Parkinsonian. Parkinson's disease is due to idiopathic cause. When cause is not known, it is Parkinson's disease. Otherwise, it is also known as, others are known as Parkinsonian negra. Male-female ratio is 2:1. It is essentially a disease of late middle age after 50 years. Other way to classify it is due to degeneration of substantia nigra and or globus pallidus. Dopamine concentration is reduced in nigrostriatal system. Number one, impaired release of dopamine, idiopathic, drugs, toxins, etc. Blockage of second cause. First is impaired release of dopamine. Dopamine is there, but it is not released. Second is blockage of a striatal dopamine receptor. Dopamine receptor is blocked. For example, phenothiazine and damage to a striatal neurons, viral of any disease. Protagonist means primary or main muscles during movement. Antagonist means which neutralizes the effect of another muscle, and agonist by contraction and against its opposing muscle causes movements. Three types: symptom and sign. Symptom and signs of Parkinson's disease. Symptoms are always insidious, with general complaint of weakness, tiredness, mental slowness, depression, change in handwriting. It becomes small. That is micrographia. Micrographia is main feature of this disease. Signs is usually first sign are decreased movement and muscular rigidity. Decreased movements and muscular rigidity, which affects face, neck and trunk more than these. Face, neck and trunk. Face is mask-like with anxious expression. Face is mask-like with anxious expression. Rigidity of neck muscles make head and neck in one piece with his trunk, like a statue. If he turns around and look at anything, he will move the whole trunk round the head. For example, if I am suffering from Parkinsonism, I want to see on this side. In normal case, I will only move my neck and will see on this side. But when a person is suffering from this disease, then he will move the whole trunk to see on this side. Due to sudden change of center of gravity in advanced cases, propulsion, retropulsion and lateral pulsion occurs. Hence, propulsion, when patient suffering from this Parkinsonism is pushed, then he will go on unless something blocks him. Or retropulsion, if from the front side someone push him, he will go in reverse direction, and retropulsion on lateral side. Due to sudden change of center of gravity in advanced cases, these things occur. When limbs are affected, then proximal muscles are more affected than peripheral muscles. Proximal muscles are more affected than the peripheral muscles. Both protagonist and antagonist group of muscles are affected. Not affected are things which are not affected are the special senses, cranial nerves, the sphincters and the reflexes. They are normal. Mental state is normal. No mental symptom until last stage. Not affected. Things not affected are the special senses, cranial nerve, the sphincters and reflexes. They are normal. Mental state is normal until last stage. Rigidity is due to increased discharge of gamma afferent supplying the muscles spindles. In normal conditions, there is a balance between a stimulatory or positive effect of cholinergic and inhibitory or negative effect of dopamine in nervous tract. When inhibitory effect is reduced, there is increased stimulatory effect resulting in hyperkinetic effect. Inhibitory effect is reduced, there is an increased stimulatory effect resulting in hyperkinetic feature. There is increased tone in both the protagonist and antagonist muscles. Therefore, first I said about what is protagonist and what is antagonist and what is agonist. There is increased tone in both the protagonist and antagonist muscles. Mainly large proximal group of muscles are affected. Rigidity is due to discharge of gamma afferent supplying the muscles spindle. In normal condition, there is a balance between a stimulatory or positive effect of cholinergic and inhibitory or negative effect of dopamine in neostriatum. In neostriatum, two things work. First is positive cholinergic, that is a stimulatory effect of cholinergic fiber, and inhibitory or negative effect of dopamine in neostriatum. These two things balance each other and normal functions occur. But when inhibitory effect is reduced, that is when your dopamine is reduced, there is increased stimulatory effect resulting in hyperkinetic feature. There is increased tone in both the protagonist and antagonist muscles, mainly large proximal group of muscles are affected. Tremor. Involuntary rhythmic oscillatory movements of the distal parts of the limbs and neck. A static tremor is tremor at rest. That is, they are present in resting state. It is seen in Parkinson's disease, in contrast to intentional tremor seen in cerebral disease. What is tremor? Tremor is involuntary rhythmic oscillatory movements of the distal parts of the limb and head. There are two types: a static tremor. The static tremor is tremor at rest. Second is intentional tremor. Intentional when A static tremor is tremor at rest which are present in resting state seen in Parkinson's disease. In contrast to internal tremor seen in cerebral disease. Static tremor starts from head, hand and forearm. Then it is seen in face, jaw, neck and may occur in whole body. That is, there is resting tremor. When person is resting in resting condition, then there is tremor. First in hand and forearm. Then it is seen in face and may occur in whole body. The tremor increases by stress, anxiety, excitement and self-consciousness. The tremor stops during sleep due to decreased secretion of epinephrine from adrenal medulla, which excites RAS. Activity of RAS also decreases during sleep. Cause of tremor. Rhythmic contraction of muscles alternating in opposing groups with a frequency of 4 to 6 oscillations per second from 1/8 to 3/4 of an inch. Its rhythmic nature, slowness and its range is characteristic. It disappears during activity. The tremor disappears during activity. Wheel rolling movement is rhythmic contraction of thumb over first two fingers, like this. This is wheel rolling movement. Tremor may be due to degenerative lesions in reticular formation and its ascending connection. When tremor is widespread, rigidity is less apparent. Reserpine depletes the dopamine store. Phenothiazines block D2 dopamine receptor in neostator, so increases the sign and symptom of disease. Phosphoacetabine increases the action of acetylcholine and increases tremor and rigidity. Atropine and anticholinergic cannot control the tremor. Atropine, which is anticholinergic, cannot control the tremor. Dopamine cannot cross the blood-brain barrier, but levodopa, a precursor of dopamine, can cross the blood-brain barrier and decreases tremor and rigidity. So, L-dopa is used in this disease. Types of rigidity. Leg pipe rigidity, passive movements of an extremity meets with a continuous resistance as in bending a leg pipe. Continuous passive movement, if one tries to bend it, there is a continuous resistance. Of the rigidity, passive movements of an extremity meets with a resistance which is variable on regular or irregular intervals. Suppose I am bending this, then there is resistance, and then there is no resistance. Again there is resistance, which may be regular or irregular intervals. Sometimes it is seen in basal ganglion. Clasp knife rigidity. Clasp knife rigidity, that is passive movement of an extremity meets with resistance with increased tone at all stages of movements. The spasticity, this is seen in cerebral lesions. Akinesia or hypokinesia, that is poverty of movement, develops slowly and progresses slowly. Unable to start the voluntary movements or voluntary movements are reduced. It is due to hypotonicity of the muscles and not due to paralysis or decrease in muscle power. Develops slowly and progressive, hypokinesia or akinesia, that is unable to start the voluntary movements or voluntary movements are reduced. Difficulty in initiating rapid fine movement. Difficulty with tasks like writing, fastening buttons, etc. Defect in fine variation in speech, slow and monotonous speech, loss of normal subconscious associated movements, no swinging of arm during walking. Tendon joints become progressively more difficult to receive as rigidity increases. Next. Gait, that is festinate gait, that is shuffling gait. It is also known as shuffling gait. Bend forwards and walks quickly with short steps as if trying to catch up the center of gravity or preventing himself from falling down. Treatment, although you must know something about treatment, that is, treatment is exercise. Physiotherapy is there, then levodopa, and then surgical, osteotactic, neurosurgery may be beneficial. Thank you. देखने वीडियो इसका इसमें लोड रहेगा